Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. All right, this is a product review, but it's something that I also use myself personally and have been using, so this is coming straight from me to you guys. For those of you that have been following me for years, know that I'm a diehard Coke guy, okay? I mean, I would drink this stuff more than water, okay? In fact, I have a vending machine, which you've seen in many of my videos, and you've seen my actual big, huge Coke refrigerator that I turned into a dry ager that also had big, huge bottles of Coca-Cola in it. All right, well, fast forward a few years, here's what I did. Me and my wife, we went to Costco, and we saw this water, and it's called Carlsbad water. And we're like, okay, what's the big deal about it? And then I noticed that it said alkaline water, but then it tells you that it comes from an artesian well here, okay? And it kind of brought back some memories when I was a kid. Going back to Michigan, we used to go what they call up north, and there was this little shack off the side of the road, really good ice cream, but they had this pipe sticking out of the ground, and this water just kept flowing. And there's no shutoff valve. I'm like, whoa, what is that? And that was my first experience with artesian water. So when I saw, Carlsbad water, I'm like, artesian water? Okay, brought back childhood memories. This stuff is absolutely amazing. This is really super good water. And I started drinking a lot of that. Now, here's the problem. When I went to the doctor says, hey, Dave, yeah, I'm glad you're not drinking Coke and you're drinking water, but your electrolytes levels are still too low. And I started looking at, okay, what am I going to consume? I didn't want Gatorade or Powerade because, everybody knows that stuff's not the best. And I started doing, liquid IV, these ones here. And I started noticing that the liquid IVs became more saltier, more just bitter. And I discovered that they have a huge amount of sodium. They got this one packet is 11 grams of sugar. Okay, so I would use 2 packets for one bottle, so 22 grams of sugar. And the sodium level, according to the chart here, for one packet is 500 milligrams. So it's 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Like, okay, that ain't that great. Then I switched over to this company called True Labs, and they say, hey, each one is 1,400 milligrams of electrolytes. Okay, it's gonna make you feel good. But then when I started reading the ingredients on this, I'm like, okay, this has got a huge amount of sodium as well, And the sugar levels on here, let's see, if I can see that on here. I want to say that this one probably has this is sugar-free, my bad. This is sugar-free. The liquid IV is 11 grams of sugar per pack, so 22 grams you get with a single bottle. 0 sugar, but a lot of sodium in this one. So then I came across, by shopping, a company called Salud, and that's what I have in front of me. And I said, okay, what's the deal? I mean, I like horchata, I like the Mexican-inspired drinks, especially working in Santa Ana doing the trash there. I have a lot of exposure to the different cultures, but guess what? That comes with a lot of sugar. This stuff is amazing. I mean, you'll see they got a limited product line here. This is not everything. This is just what I consume myself. It's got 1 gram of sugar, okay, per pack, so 2 grams of sugar. Very low sodium. The sodium is only 150 milligrams per pack, so 300 milligrams of sodium, so still not bad. But what I really, really like is no sugar, but I like the electrolyte. So let's go grab one here. So this one here is the Doritos, okay? And it's got 400 milligrams of electrolytes per packet, so 800 milligrams for the bottle, okay? You've got 500 milligrams of Wellmune. Now, Wellmune is awesome. It helps to boost your immunity, and it's got 100 milligrams of elderberry. So you're getting your hydration and your immunity in one. And I'm telling you, when I work outdoors and you're sweating like crazy, I'm drinking this like a lot. I mean, I'm drinking several bottles of it every single day. And you know what? The doctor says, Dave, your electrolytes are perfect. They're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. And that's when I realized, wait a minute, it's this company Salud. So I started buying and buying and buying and buying this stuff, and I feel so much better. In fact, I unplugged, that's right, unplugged my Coke machine in the garage. I don't even remember the last time I even grabbed a Coke from that thing. And if I go out somewhere, the only time I have a Coke now is when I go to In-N-Out and eat a burger, okay? Now, all I want is a bottle of water and taste Salud. Well, here's the deal. If you guys click on that link that I'm going to put in my description here, they're going to give you an extra 10% off, okay? Take advantage of it. Guys, you will thank me later because this stuff is awesome. The flavors are amazing. They've got the hydration and immunity. They've got the calm and sleep, so if you're having a hard time sleeping, get this. This stuff will knock you out, okay? They've got the green version. They've got the energy and focus version. Hit up their website, take advantage of my link, get that extra 10%, and you'll thank me later. Crazy Dave, I'm out. I'll see you next time.